Alright, man.
We're gonna do our own thing, get our own record company, you know what I'm saying? If they don't wanna do it for us, we distribute ourselves. Brothers get together, you know what I'm saying, form their own record company. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. Yo, we get together and form whatever we want because we worms coming into the ground and then we go wherever we want because we got the weather and all that coming to our minds. We can form it. I'm not conforming to anything you wanted to warn me about because I empty my brain on the track. This is what it's at. This is what it's about. You can't tell me that I missed out now because 1,000 pounds of women could not stop me from delivering this shit into the track like a Nazi. I didn't want to make that rhyme, but I couldn't help it because it was coming next. I took a second helping of things you shouldn't say. I'm just playing, yeah, it's me. I'm just trying to say it up. Whatever it is, whatever you want, whatever you got, give it to me and I'll devour it. I got hours and hours in sour diesel to smoke, and now my truck's smoking. I can't fix it. I ain't no mechanic. I don't know the mechanics. I just know the eternal flow. Heaven sent, got it low. These boys are moving across the sands. Yes, I got the demands that we all got a plans and we all got places to go so that we not robbing and sticking them up and stake holding on land that ain't ours. It was stolen, apparently, or so I was told. Yo, but the boat still gets rowed, cause what do you want me to do? Stop serving burgers at McDonald's? I don't know if you can swallow the bottle of potion I'm giving you, or maybe it's lukewarm milk out of a breast of a woman that lost a child in war. And now I got swords, I got sores that need to heal. I got wounds that need to heal. I got myself holding the steel to your dome, saying bring me into your home and give me everything that you own, because I'm the clone of yourself from the past, and I've come back to rob you and put you in a cell of your own making, you imposter. I ate pasta and shrimp today, but it was a bad meal. I passed it like the steel. Yo. Yo, the dark nights in the streets, they beckon, and now my knife in my pocket meals that I can't give you your last meal. You ask if I've used it, I ask if you've had the knife in your contusion of your brain. All the alveoli in your lungs is crying out because you keep smoking on that sour, and I'm lying now. I'm a lion now, and the gazelle runs from my teeth, but I can't help but eat. Yo, I get what I want, I get what I am, I get what I deserve, and I get what I am in. All of these fucking lessons and these lemons that I'm burning, I'm just squeezing them, trying to turn you to fucking something sweet and sour. Yeah, it's not the hour to me. This is just about the minutes and the seconds. I'm in between them, call it a millisecond or less. Yes, I impress my brain onto. My headphones keep falling out of my ears. That's why I always push them back in, because they are falling out of my ears. But it's also like a built-in feedback system, because it's hard to hear myself talk when these headphones are so embossed and stuck in my ears. So it's something of a beneficial catastrophe. Yo, it's something of a beneficial catastrophe, and I've been the one that's the official, and you got last piece. You got last piece of the bread, and now we fighting over it because we both fucked up in the head, and we got read that our last rites, the priest came through and told us it's our last night on earth. So me and you, we said this is our dessert, we're eating bread, and fuck you. But then Jesus Christ came through to give us a lesson. He said, you guys are undressing what the truth is. I want you losing, and then you winning. But whatever I say, you just be doing it and taking it, grinning. We looked at each other and said, yo, Christ just told us to do what we want. We rolling the dice without that shit. We told Christ, get out of the fucking room that we're in. We don't want you here, we're gonna do something else because we in sin. We live in all of that, and now we learn a lesson because 3 years of that put us in the pressed and test. And every tucking chest that we opened had a piece of fucking coal. Yo, but that's where you are when you fucking decide to spurn that thing that had to make the world turn. The wheels always burn when they're smoking on the ground, because you can't get your foot out the gas pedal now. Because you thought you were driving the car, you got hot wheels. Man, I got peeling like oranges, or maybe something you can't decide because you've been gorging on your life. Yeah, and I'm engorging something just to be pouring it into your mouth. That's what up. That's what's up now. Yo, I got my clock cleaned. Yes, and now I'm back for the team. And now I'm back for the whole season. Yeah, my whole season was about me coming up and seizing the moment. Yeah, and now I'm owning whatever I want, never leasing. Yes, it's all mine because I bought it all with cash. Yes, my ass is now past go. I got myself like a little rascal. Yes, I got myself like Tabasco, hot in the fucking street. Yes, I'm on some street food, making it feel good. And overwhelming the flavors that you didn't like, so you saved it for later because you a little bitch that couldn't bite down into it. And then a chicken talon got you in the fucking teeth. Yo, that's the talent that I defeat. Every time it tries to fuck me up, I let it hit the streets and the sheets. And every bitch that passed me, I didn't have to pass, but I did. We got better things to live on. Even though the banana I slipped on. Yo, the banana I slipped on, I guess, was thrown from someone's tree that was passing in the trestle. The train just burned over the bridge and then it fell into the water. It was a catastrophe, like guitar blowing up with the smoke and bombs. I'm joking, mom. I'm just trying to poke with everything about the billiards. Yes, I got myself feel ya. Yo, I'm at the whiteboard just explaining something for you because you don't understand the view. And then I enlighten you because you don't want to know, because I got it thrown down your throat. Yo. Got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. We got a dark road. We got the moon up above. We have whatever else you can think of. Yo, I break your thoughts, then I break it apart, because I'm coming through in the dark like a bastard in the park. Like a robber in the park, trying to steal everything that you got like Noah's Ark. I robbed Noah's Ark and took the animals from my own zoo. That's right, I'm taking it from the world too. Yo, the microphone will take a portrait, take a picture on the porch, and then you gotta sit there with your sister like you had a Porsche in the driveway, but you couldn't take it cause Easter dinner was taking too long. You can't fake it anymore, you gotta get going. And the road beckons and it makes you feel cold because you left it all behind, and now you're wherever you want. Now your mind just wanders. I got a Carter, yo, I got a saunter on until the past is gone. I move very quickly, you can't miss me. You can't hit the shift key because he goes much faster than they ever fucking asked. The gas flows out of his exhaust pipe. Young PMC, he got this shit and he ain't lost, right? He ain't lost cause he embossed on the beat. Yes, I'm glossy like lips. Yes, I got missed. Yes, I got missed like the bay. You wanna tell me that I'm wrong or right? Well, hey, yo, I know what it is. You can't tell me the lasso didn't get around your neck and then cinch. Yo, it's cinched cause you missed me. Yo, it's cinched cause your bitch kissed me. Yo, and that's not my fault, or maybe it is. And if it is, then it is, and we get what we get. Yo, cause life is delivering lessons for you, and the ice is cold every time that you come to put it to your tooth. Why does it feel so wrong and right at the same time? Is that life, or is it something right? Or is it something overnight you couldn't test the historical precedent every time that you run through? Trying to check all these fucking temples, where they come from and who put them here. Are they heaven sent or just built by centuries before? People who came and had Lent, they went and they never celebrated Lent. They celebrated some impressional event of the celestial intent. Yo, celestial intent that was sent from some other planet. I'm demanding some answers now from you, and who's gonna come and dance for the rain? Is it me or is it you? We still the same. Really asking the youth if they feel the same about the truth of the past. past. I got myself asking another question. Now I'm coming into my mind. It took about 8 minutes, but we come and find it. Yo, I come and find it at the place where it's supposed to explode like minefields. I got myself lining up just to steal whatever is mine, like I'm in the pocket, taking the ball off the rocket and running to the far ways. I got myself out the far days, thinking about whatever I weigh. I'm in Antarctica, under the ice, just looking around for some fucking bacteria and mice. And one scurries past, I lunge after him and grab him in the ass, and his tail just slithers past. Now I'm stuck in the glacier. Yo, I can't be a face saver. Yo, I can't be a face saver because all my life delivers what it wants. I can't savor any moment because my thoughts make me disown it. But that's me, I'm just trying to grow through the pain. Yo, I boast every time my lame brain gives me the roast chicken for the dinner. Yo, this shit's not for the beginners, it's for the experts. Yo, I got the scepter. Yo, I told you I'm the king, now get down and bow, because I got the ring on my finger telling me that you better linger and tell me how great I am, because I demand to be the one that is on the fucking top of this. You can't copy this, young H-E-double-L with them hockey sticks. Yeah, I'm the one. Yes, it's like Pell. Oh, yo, young Spello, young. It's good. Sometimes you just gotta keep going. This is why I do it like this. It's because it has to come out, man. You get like 8 minutes of just like interior, instinctified shit that's just stuck in the grips of the ego, and then you can just fucking flip through that shit and you get to the ether. That's really how it has to be done. This is the exemplification of all of the theoretical assertions and assertions. Yo, young flute with the loot, and now I'm sitting on the back of this junk ship. I'm trying to run shit. I guess I'm a pirate in the South Seas. Whatever you want, I'm gonna get it, G. And yo, I'm pulling up to your port and taking every fucking retort that you say with the fucking bat. Reminder of why I've got the fucking miners at my fucking behest, because we got the best equipment this side of the Pacific Rim. I'm trying to slip in to every fucking word and noun that you've been given. Chism slipping inside of a linen. Yo, and that's just the circumscription. The circumscribe on top of your mind. I'm the scribe who wrote that line. Yo, and every time that you remind me, yo, I got the spellcaster blasting you to the face. I'm like something out of Wizards of Warcraft or something that nerds play. Yo, but then the nerds lay and they destroy the world because you worked them too hard. I guess you went too far, bullying them now they pulling out and just destroying you in the face. Your whole life got fucking like centuries ago. Now they harnessed by the CIA and those who gonna harvest your intent, then your soul. On top of that, they know everything that you do. They gonna put you in a fucking harness too. Yes, and now you've been harvested for your brain and the matter that keeps you whatever you're not. You're not sane because you don't matter. Don't ever think that you do because you last one on the tube. You watching the tube, and now I'm lying to you. And now what is true? What you really frying to you? The lesson is that you can't listen to anyone, not even me, not even the CIA or your friend named Gene. Yes, that's really clean. The flute sings in the background, the young tones are very low. Now I got myself cloning my own raps. I'm saying it again, whatever. Yo, you just delivered the rhymes and the raps to the track, and that's what's up. You can't stop the way that he comes, delivering it. Yes, I'm the mailman, postal shit. Even the islands get mail. Yes, that's what's up. Chain mail on my arm tells you what's up. Young knight, young Quasimodo, chasing the night, chasing the moon, chasing the stars, chasing windmills up on Mars. Yo, clean energy, what's up? We can't plan it. We can't ruin that planet too. I'm planning a bad attitude once I get to the moon. Yo, because that's just what it is. No matter where you go in the universe, it's the same shit. Maybe, or the gravity that pulls you in the same grip of life. The intent is just to be right, or maybe not. The verse never comes. Yes, the purse never comes unless you steal it. And that's the rap. That's the bad attitude that you had, so you never got it. You never really appreciated the alleviation of life and the fate that comes through. Yes, I'm running through all of these thoughts because they tell me what's up, because they tell you what's true. Yo. Yo, many people in the office on a Saturday, they just lost it. Now they had to get the last weight off their shoulders and their chest. I hope they're working for their own self and not some corporation at the behest of some man in Budapest who has no care about them except for the things that they grow on the tree of life and the tree of the corporate impalement. Yes, all these fucking souls are impaled, and they sacrificed up in the sky above the bay. We can see them deceased in a way because they're spending their life someplace that they don't want, but they have to because they got a wife at the age of 21, and now they've got no chance, really no options to go because they're stuck in this rap meal, this treadmill, this rat race. Yo, I'm coming in first place because I didn't play, and that's really the truth. When the game has rules that won't be behesting to you, you just lose, you just leave. You just have to knead your own bread and make it rise because that's what's up. Yo, that's just the truth. I don't wanna bring it to you unless you gonna listen, get a clue. Get the righteousness out of the fucking fighting words that I'm saying. You know you really deserve to be laying it all down for yourself while you listen to someone else that thinks they know what's good for your health. And that's really me talking to the population of Timbuktu or any other nation that had the clue or wanted to get themselves under their own thumb. Whatever, man. Yo, now I'm looking at a subway on the road. I'm talking the sandwich shop, not the subway train station. Why you have a subway in these other countries? What's the point of having that? It's a bad sandwich, and at that I don't think it's very good anymore because after like 2004 they stopped making them for anything. The 5 foot long was a long time ago. And it's hot and cold, it's winter and snow, it's summer and gold. Flowers that are breathing and moving in the wind. Yes, I'm in this field, just trying to feel better than I ever have. That's the way that it goes. That's the deal that I made with God, is that if I try in life, I'll get what I want. Yo, but Jesus Christ told me no, you get what you deserve, not what you fucking want. Don't you know? And I'm like, well, now I do thank you, Christ, for telling me what the answer is and all this advice. He's like, it's not an answer or advice, it's just the truth. I'm just a vegetable to come and tell you what it is. And I'm like, okay, Christ, whatever you want, whatever you say. He's like, tomorrow I'll be an alien. Today I'm a man from the Levantine nations. It's all the same thing, don't try to be faking it. Prometheus slipped out of the skies and gave me a ride on the chariot. Young Apollo, young apostle, me and John Paul the Pope. Yo, I got myself giving hope to any man in the nation of the Mediterranean or the Pacific or the Atlantic. Yo. Yo. Yo, I'm gonna give you a story about a couple kids who couldn't give a fuck about anything that they gave a fuck. What? Yo, there once was a couple kids that lived on the block. The names were Jim and John, and they had a lot of fun because they were under the gun of the stepfather who told them that they didn't want to really have a good life because he was drinking out of the bottle and had none himself, so now they had to fucking follow their heart. They stepped into the city at night, they went down to the corner and started rapping and smoking weed every night. It's not right, but they had to do something because they were kicked out of their house by their stepdad. Yo. And that's the first part of the story, but in this allegory, I don't think the weed is something bad, it's something true. It's something that brings you to the truth, and it's set as a metaphor across from alcohol, which is destructive. But yo, weed is instructive, it gives you a really piece of the truth. But the alcohol brings you closer to you, but closer to what is not true, or which is right. But really, the fallacy was that Jim and John thought they could escape the hands of fate, because at the age of 21 they started rapping, but then after that they started fucking tap dancing, but which one was their favorite? I don't think they've really decided. Yo, the sample is fucking me up, and these producers don't understand what it's like to try to be rapping on the track. But Jim and John understood that, and one started rapping and one started tap dancing. Then they went to Hollywood and got a contract for rapping and tap dancing too. Yo, that's the story of Jim and John. It means that you should start tap dancing and rapping too. Okay. Oh, this is not good. This is okay. I'm starting to run out. I think I'm running out of like things to say. I really did think that. This beat, because it's also like the way that it's mixed. You're like aggressively punctuating the beat with the sample, but there's also no nuance in the way that it's being selected. This beat wasn't selected for being good at rapping to. It was selected for being like musically resolute, which it is. But it has nothing to do with rappability. Like I can't even talk over it. It's destructive to talking. A rap beat you should be able to like rhetorically discuss on it. Whatever. I mean, whatever. It's not constructive. It was a destructive sample. Then people need to learn that. I'm not maligning the talent of the producer. What I'm saying is that what are you taking away from the intent of the art or the product, or are you adding to it? If you're adding something that takes away, then it's not an addition. Yo, I'm giving advice to producers who didn't ask for it, and now I'm over here just trying to score it. Maybe I got bored with the boom bap, all these frequencies, they trying to prove that I could sit around and prove anything to you because I don't know what I should do, but now I know what I should do, and all the notes that I was hoping I would have, I just had to hop around them. Yo, I'm always drowning those who tried to oppose what I got in my mind, so I will close it and then spin it. Yo, the guitar solo's still coming and it's still spinning. Yo, like the tracks, it's still there. It's still back in the background, just making its noise and going down and showing you how it can't stop coming through the music. And if the frequencies aren't cleared out from my voice, why should I rap to it? What's my choice? Should I come and tell you what I want to say, or should I say something different? Yo, should I say something that you wanna hear, or should I just come rap? Should I do what I want or do that? You know I can't come through that. Yo, I got new pads, I got new days, I got new broads in a few days, but I got new ideas. No, I can't tell you how I can't leave you. I still got the guitar singing, it's coming so clear in my ears, and I don't know if I'm trying to fear anything. What's better? Should I be singing or rapping? I don't know. Yo. Yo. Yeah. Ooh. And then the guitar slips away, it strips the beat away so I can mine it for all of its worth. The guitar should be gone for the verse, it's just producing 101. I feel like the game is slipping, it ain't been teaching enough of itself. The greats are all just smoking the dust. They all left and absconded the scene, and now we're left with these guys that are good in theory, but when they try to tell you what's good, I don't know what's good. Who am I to tell you that? Who am I to tell you what's right? Who am I to tell you that tonight? Who am I to trim your thoughts tonight? Who am I to ride tonight? I bring it, whatever you want tonight, sing it, yo. Yo, yeah, yo, Yo. Yo, it's all around the world. I'm just searching for diamonds and pearls and these girls that look prettier than anyone. Or if they got many guns to shoot, I'ma go shoot those too, and then I'll get the loot. Whatever I had, whatever I need to do, whatever my last fucking vision that I had in my thoughts, I'm just rapping faster so that I can't think faster than the thoughts, and the rot is coming if I sit in the same spot. So I gotta be quicker than a kitten running across the lawn, running from a hawk. Yo, that's me just trying to get the spot. Young Atlanta, young PMC's got the spam up in this fucking mind. You can't even see what's in it, and he doesn't know if he can diminish every flow that he got, because it's not spinach, it's not green, it's very clean. I guess rapping fast was the answer, and I gotta clean out everything now like I'm doing the dishes, but I usually leave them in the fucking kitchen, because that's how it goes. Young piles of tissue, young Kleenex, yo, I gotta go clean them too. And what's that mean? What's that to you? Does it mean anything? Or really it shouldn't, but I guess it really do. Cause everyone has an opinion, and everyone's spilling their thoughts and their guts in the track in their own way. And that's their own rapping a version. Oh, sirens again. Wow, very cliche. Sirens again. It's very cliche. Let me get in the kitchen, like I said again. I got the dividends coming, not diminishing anything else but my life, and these honeys want to count the bills. But that's okay, I give them the chills when I touch their spines. That means I'm activating everything in their mind. They ain't running, they ain't chasing anything else, but if they do, then go. I wish them well, I wish them good health. But really not, well really yes I do, because I'm well thought out in the mind. You can't control anything that's outside of your mind, so you let it go, and then if it comes back, fine, but that's alright, it's all day. Yo, I'm coming back shopping at all days, yo. Get me the rotisserie chicken. If I don't want to eat it, I won't. Yo, but if I do, then I will. And all of the salt spills inside of my veins. It fills it up until I have diabetes type 5 and 9. Yo, 81. That's all these numbers. You try to add them up. 140. Yes, I got a couple more than you've ever attempted. Yo, I got the tats in the back like the donkey, the burro. Nail it on. Yes, I'm over here just trying to get those skirts. I'm going. Yo, the young poodle, every time he come through, he's up on Pluto, barking. The young dog, young Frisco. I got my shit all like this, you never taking risks, yo. So you're never getting the rewards that come from that shit. You got the score counting at 0, cause you never even entered the field, shooting your free throws. Yo, it's just practice for when you gotta approach. It's still a long way to go on this one. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yo, it's like, holy shit, like he was blessed by the Pope, but from Constantinople, not from Rome. I'm talking about the Byzantine Empire you don't even know about, do you? You don't know about the throne that they was watching down in Istanbul at the Straits. Yeah, I forget the name. Maybe I'll remember it a little later. Down at Gallipoli, we coming close, trying to fucking close the ghost. Trying to close the fucking straits. Trying to close the hills, trying to hold those gates, trying to close the cannons from firing at the walls. Now we ain't landing. The gate, the golden horn, is gonna take your scorn. It's gonna take the scourge away from the lands. I'm always pacing the land and trying to steal it. Whatever it is, I'm trying to feel it. Now I lace it up, inject it into my arm. I'm feeling whatever it is, even though I can't harm my brain. And all of these kids that coming down the line out of my seed. And that's what's up, yo. I gotta give them, gotta lead every opportunity that they need. And now I'm back to the gates of the castle, we trying to storm it. The siege tower climbs up to this top, and now I go and fight in the ramparts, yo. That's what's up, my heart gets pulled out of my chest by a Saracen. And now we're embarrassing them in heaven, cause he died quickly. But at least I went to heaven, and now I'm sent to another dimension. Heaven lasts for only a second, just for you to go there and tell them what's up. But a second lasts for eternity, and then eternity lasts for only a couple seconds after that. Yo, and now time is not even clocked, it's not even watched, because there ain't something like a clock in the last dimension that you enter. I'm in the black hole, just trying to leave it, just trying to map it. I'm past the abyss, I'm past the cliff. I'm down watching the water drip. Down forever, down farther you can never imagine. Down that farther than you can grip. But don't lose your grip, don't lose your lip, don't lose lose your brain if you're thinking about how crazy that is to be at the abyss, watching the water fall down into the black eternity. Don't be lazy, you gotta face what you are, face everything, and face that last thing at your ring while you stare at it. And as the time paddles you down the fucking river of life, I'm not paddling you, I'm still trying to think about the name of that fucking place that they fucking entered the Black Sea. Yes, I got the last key on my mind, so I opened the gate. Fine, yo, that's the way it goes in. I guess I was working for the frozen team coming from the north. Yes, I'm the new fucking Norse. Yeah, I'm gonna steal your bitch and your horse. What's up? Then your loot, then your treasure. Yo, I'm stealing that shit because I never give a fuck about what you'd say, because I'm just coming using power to take it away. That's the rules of the jungle, or maybe the rules of the steppe. Yo, coming through with the arrow to your head, with the arrow to your head, and the harem to your king. What's a harem to the fucking herald of the ring? Yo, blowing the trumpet. I got myself thumping across the Balkan states, yo. And now I'm aggravating them in Rome because they didn't talk about them for the rest of the song. Yo, but that's just going on and on. You're really trying to think about the Bosphorus Straits. Haha, I did it.
Johnny Slash.
The people are creatures of the creatures of the devil.
Yo. Yeah, playing the xylophone, or the mandarin, the mandala, the marimba. Yo, like Q-Tip in Brooklyn, I'm singing this shit like I'm sitting. The suture got Kama Sutra'd, and that bitch was left at the stairwell. I wish her well, then I had to bid her farewell, because I got many things to do and dwell on. The horsehair jacket on my arm, making me feel like I'm going whaling. Yes, I'm impaling a broad back whale in the back with a harpoon. Now we coming back, jumping on it till noon. We stabbing it in the eye until it dies, until the blood fills the water with like the skies. Yes, we reflect what we are. That's why the sky is blue, because the ocean is red, and you are too. In the brain, because the whale was filling blubber and kerosene from here to St. Louis, and now we stained from up in Winnipeg. Yo, I got the coffee filled in the dregs with drink. Yo, cause I can't leave a single thing in the cup. What's up? Yo, what's up? Now I'm at Vancouver, young lord. I got myself and my sword. We do it. We got the Lex Luger firing out of the fucking cabin. The T-model is having whatever it wants. This bottle and the model that we stole from that other side of the country. Yo, the line that we crossing is up to Alaska. We going gold mining because we have nothing to ask you. The last rascal, the wascally rabbit who came. I'm the king of the wild, the call of the same. Yo, I got myself collared because I'm out of the team. I'm pulling snow sleds across the fucking Red Sea. Because it froze apparently, but that's not for me to say, it's just for me to fucking repeat. Because the words that were put into my mind just to be impressed on the track were given to me from an alien from planet X1. Yo, that's me playing the Xbox one day, or maybe not again. Who doesn't know if they're gonna have Xboxes in a year, because the world might explode. But that's my time to tell. I don't know if I told the truth or not, because it may be just as well if it's not, but it may be just as well if it is, because we don't know if it is. Yo, maybe it's PlayStation. This is the same. This is all the raps they wanted to hear. It's not the same. It's not me just trying to steer this fucking track into where it should go. I'm not stopping, not getting the sugar off of the track on the tree. I fucking stuck a thing into it and then it trickled out like maple seed. Yo, it's all in your cup, you drink it, but it's really tasting like a trinket, tasting like a Lincoln log was put in the forest. Then you sit down on it and then you got your ass hit because that shit was cut very light and tight. Yo, because that's what it is. I'm talking to the grass now because it's talking back now. Yo. Yo, Johnny Slash got me last splashing across the fucking water. They asked me who's my daughter. I said this is my child and my son. We all here trying to get the one. He just has long hair, so don't really offend him. Now he's crying because you called him a girl. Well, guess what? Now we fighting and I'll die for that shit. Wouldn't that be a bad thing if your son, if somebody thought your son was a daughter, then you got so offended that you fought the guy and got killed, and then your son didn't have a father? people got to consider their choice, man, because too many people are unable to limit themselves. You can't limit yourself to the right decisions. But what I always say, and what my belief is if you offload, it's not to offload your choices, it's just to offload your understanding of what's righteous to the eternal. The eternal gives that answer. You shouldn't have to question if you're going to fight somebody over your son's being called a girl, because you will be given the answer of what to do. That's what it's all about. So don't be threatened by that. It's really, it's something for you to do. You should be able to take gratitude and understanding the truth. Yo, the traffic thins out. I'm just sliding lane to lane. Every time I come into the city, yes, it feels the same. It feels like the winter never came and froze it. But maybe when the nukes and bombs drop, it will. Nuclear winter coming to Manila. It'll fill you up with a feeling inside of you that will fear you. It'll steal you for what's coming, and you won't have to matter when you're skating across the bay. I aggravate every mind in the city by saying things like this, but it really is just me getting my grips and my lips flapping. It's just me talking. Don't mean nothing. Don't be staring, stabbing, and stopping. Yo, I'm chopping it up like I got the pesto in my bowl. And that's me just trying to let it go. Because whatever it is from here to San Diego, I don't really care if it's in a bowl or a plate. I'll eat it either way. It doesn't matter to me because I'm just trying to get it free. That's gratis and Espanol. Yo, that's where it goes, wherever it goes. And it's not here, it's Christmas with Cole. A bad time of the season and years. Guess I'm not leaving until I have a couple beers, and then I'll just stare into the sun until I turn into a fucking silly little gull. Fly across the nation. I'm in New Caledonia now because I had to own with those that were trying to get away from France, and now I'm dancing because we got independence. But then there was a revolution and everyone died, and that was just the Constitution to stay. Yo, everything starts with blood. It's written in blood, it's written in love, but then it's written in the mud. Yo, you rose out of the clay. What are you formed from? Do you even know what you're made of? Well, you are what you eat. Well, apparently that we're gonna eat some bad food because we got a bad mood. Yo, that's what it is. He's coming through. He's got a clue. Yo, and how about you? No, nothing to say, nothing to do. Well, that's okay. Just stay there and listen to the master give you everything that you wanted to know, because I got every lesson coming through in time, in tow, like I'm pulling it in a boat across the 7 seas and the fucking cold peaks, of this nation and this world, the globe, the Himalayas beckon. Now you up there on Everest, looking down at the top of the world. The roof is imploding. It's gonna close in on you like the trope of sphere. I fly up there and then I fly faster. I'm like a reindeer and Santa. Yo, I'm about to spaz and then go after someone who try to tell me that we fucking laughing. Yo, what's up? I don't give a fuck if it's happening or not. Yo, cause every thought that comes through my brain comes onto the track. It's all the same to me and I don't have an edit attitude. Yo, it's me just trying to lose nothing. I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to say, but then I do. And then it comes out and flies into the fucking clue. Yo, electronically it saves itself somewhere or something. I don't really know if it does or not. And heaven and hell will ask where you come from and what you fucking past. It's like we're giving it.
Give it to me raw. When you give it to me, yeah, give it to me raw.
There's still like 25 minutes in this. There's so much. I'm just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going through it, and like every fucking beat brings something out. But it's like, yo, how much do you have? It's like, yo, how much do you have? How much do you have in the mic? How much do you want? How much do you like? How much do you give it on? How much does the John tell the pimp and the prostitute? Is he gonna fight him or just give him the loot? And that's how you go. You invite life to come with the sins. I don't want you to give it in, but the skins will always make you slap around the bag. Drinking wine like you a slave to the alcohol and lines up. Cocaine in your brain. Well, they fill you with the right attitude, or maybe they don't, or maybe you don't know even what's right from wrong. Your morals is really fucked up, so you can't wake up. Yo, You get it up, you get it out, you get something, and it was all wrong, so you was moving for nothing. Motion doesn't equal success. You stupid bitch, money doesn't either. That's the test for those who in the ether or just in the culture. You stuck inside this fucking game. The distinction was made. You never really thought about that, but you really lame because you really stuck with the past. You stuck with the fashion. You stuck with those who last, and you fucked with those who were right and wrong. Well, I'm writing songs just to tell you you're not clued in. Yo, I'm never fucking losing because I'm here with the gods. I'm here with the saviors of humanity, or maybe they're the destroyers, or maybe it's the same, cause all things come in cycles. Yes, it's not right or it's not wrong. It's all the same cause it's, yo, it is what it is. Man, we live how we live. We live what we get what we get. Our livers deliver what we really is. That's what I'm trying to say, man. It just is what it is. Yeah, I'm back with the kids talking on the playground. We hit kickballs much farther now. Because 1,000 pounds could fall from the sky on your head, you'll still be alive because you're not dead. That's the Christ figure coming through your life and coming to your house and taking your wife. What? And every religion battled for the answers, and that's a battle now for the dancers. On the table, I really think you all corrupt. You really telling fables. I really think you all telling stuff that you don't even believe. You just trying to make the people take their fucking medicine and then leave. But the medicine for this place is the shopping. It's the malls and it's the fucking people keeping locking themselves in their minds because they believe in what they told. The people at the top are keeping you where it's cold. Can't you see that it's a fallacy? There's no truth in the way that the streets cry. There's no truth in the way that the streets cry. Or maybe it's everything that you got and you're not. The night talks to you, the night talks to me. I don't even know if you're trying to go and listen, but whatever it says, we left it on red. We left it on red because we don't have the balls to listen to what they said. But that's okay, because we don't have to even give it a minute or a time of day, because we not in it. It's winter time in the heart and the soul. That means it's frozen, the snow falls down in the field, nothing is growing. But things come up, they pop through in the spring. You gotta understand these things don't stop to give you anything, any paid sense of mind. This is the eternal grind. This is the eternal wheel in the sky that won't stop for you or I. It just keeps on ticking like time was something that you were missing. Really, it's something you were misappropriating. It's just creating a nation, it's creating a people, it's creating a way of being the equal to. Yo, Yo, young, revolutionary, very scary. Got you like Halle Berry, looking in the James Bond film. I got myself giving the villain role, but maybe I'm the hero, maybe I'm young De Niro in the song. Give it back, yo, I'm the graduate, giving you back the last one. Yo, me and Juno have a kid really too soon. Let's go to Pluto. That's what's up, dog. Yo, I'm in Fresno, the city that they don't act right. They don't act very pretty, but they still kind of attractive, even though they ugly. But that's right, there's something in that. I don't know what it is, but it's the type of fucking woman that you leave, but you keep coming back to, even though you can't help it. But you need just a little taste of that. But just a little taste of that, and then you're gone. That's the type of thing that creates a single dad. And yo, a daughter who has a career as a prostitute. So maybe I should just leave without saying what's up. And that's how you don't even make a connection, because you understand it would really be wrecking lines and family trees and lineages. So don't say hi to the girl at the gas station if she too lower class. Yo, I'm just giving you game. You wanna fuck up? Go ahead, get your dick sucked by a fucking poor bitch. Yo, that's me trying to pour shit onto the track, but poor bitches can still come my way. What's up? I'm just trying to game him. Yo, young player, doing whatever he wants like the fucking cat slayer. Yo, in the barn, painting it red. That's what he does. The heifer was mad because the bull left. But now he comes back into the pen because it's time for that. It's time for everything in this world. I'm not trying to swirl like the toilet goes on the other side. The Coriola's for it's trying to go pour it up. When you pour a beer in Australia, is Guinness crying a tear for those who left and they diminished. The fields of Dublin weren't tilled anymore by those making potatoes poured. Yo, is that something true or not? The soup and the cuisines of Europe are really hot and boiled because they spent centuries as peasants just making food really bad. You don't understand that, do you? But really, there was a long time, 1,000 years of peasantry in the European countryside. But you don't really understand that, do you? That's a long time, and at the same time you were having kingdoms and thriving. So these people were stuck under the thumb of monarchs and feudalists that were trying to give them this time of day. Well, now it's the same in this country. Can't you see the symmetry? The way that it reaches across the lands, and all societies are the same. It's like the fucking sands of time are really laying some sort of cyclical appropriation in the way that they give you the time of day. Yo, can I get the time? It's 3:45 or 3:49, depending on the way that your clock set. I got the clock set like I got the dachshund. Yo, these young dogs at the park. It seems in some cities they make the dog parks better than those for the humans. What's up with that? I'm making cumin raps, I'm making spices all into the fucking tracks because we're giving advices to those that leave behind. Yo, this is my favorite time of day. Let's get her in hi-hats and me just trying to pray to a God that I don't believe in, just trying to say whatever I need to say so that I can go and lay down at night and feel like I did something. I'm really trying to talk to these trumpets like they're talking back to me. Yo, this is the battery charging. This is like feeling like I'm a movie. It's like I'm in Rocky playing the movies. Finally, they left the verse for me to just act groovy. Yo, so I'm stepping in between the hi-hats and snare and drum. Yo, I got my thumb really stuck in the door, but that's me just trying to get myself torn in two. So I'm trying to leave a thumbnail hanging. I'm staring at it while I'm in line for the coffee. Don't talk to me. Yo, what's up? Yo, it's what's up. I do what I want. I do what I am. I have myself handing in. Got my hand in my pants because I gotta play with the young kid. Yo, what is he saying now? He's insane. He's insane because he's saying whatever he wants, and then he's just sitting in here, sitting in his thoughts, letting you into my thoughts like they had some value, or maybe they do or not because I got the salutations, I got the salute. Yo, Mr. Attitude because he got the sub-crew. Selling the crew because the oil is having high prices, and I'm starting my own fucking oil sanitation department. Yo, got myself broken the heart because I got broken the heart, smoking the charts, smoking the top, smoking the game. Every time I come through this young, cinematic, young, spastic, young, plastic hoes that coming through with big hoes. They staring at me, asking me to talk to them, but I walk by because I don't have the time. And that's right, because if I'm getting in with the bitch who doesn't have anything in her brain, then it's a mistake. And I'ma pay the price just the same. Yo, I'm feeling like Rocky on the beat, just throwing hooks and haymakers. Yeah, what's up? Yo, the atom bomb explodes into the ocean, and I don't know if it went off or not. Yo, but I'm just over here just tying knots and chilling, looking up at the sky, waiting for the rapture. Young Christ returns, young Messiah. Yeah, I'm just trying to still here with Sire. See ya, yo, you can't see me because the open road is really just closing with the dust that's coming. The crop stopped growing, the sky stopped raining, and everything just got frozen. That's the same thing that happened to the dinos. Yo, I'm over here just trying to get you with the gyno, trying to get you with the dynasty. That's the way that things go with the fucking teeth that I flash. Yo, whatever it is, whatever he said, whatever he's in, if his head is just red or angry, these beats saying shit. They're not trying to talk to me, they're trying to talk to the kids, trying to talk to the youth, trying to talk to those who have an opportunity to close the doors or open them. If the locks no comment. Yo, young ghost floating around the Caribbean Sea. I just been looking from island to island, trying to see in between the trees and the forest, trying to forage for the past and some answers that will give me the glass. I'm trying to dance around anything that I've looking at if they tried to get me in booking. But I really stay clean, my hands are stay clean, but then they in the dirt and we looking to get cooked. But you can't catch me, I'm too fast, I'm like a lefty throwing you 89 miles an hour, but with speed, with a little shake and bake on the end of my fastball. You can't catch it, it's tailing off, like I'm throwing a slider, but it really is a two-seam, coming at your eyes, as you know I got the good team. Yes, we always getting impressed. We got a 1.2 ERA in 1996. That's what's up. That was the age of the steroids. So I'm not trying to get them shits cloned. I guess I'm talking about baseball in the Caribbean, so it makes sense how these things go. Yo, I'm up in New England, walking around through the forest again. They know they telling me that the sound of the forest floor was not supposed to be heard, but I'm over here trying to get the word. What? Yo, what's the word? I'm walking around the treetops, and these trees was very tall. We can't chop them down, or we have to build a residential development. I'm just trying to sell you how much it should be per acre to cut down the trees. I really do have the answer. I don't want to tell you. It's like $8,750 per acre on the average market. Oh, now that's a piece of advice you wouldn't get, but it depends on the size of the tree, and let's not forget, it could be up to $13,500 or maybe a little less, $6,750 also, depending on the size of the trees. And you better make sure that you check with the local old dudes that'll have the right answer. You might want to call a couple places for a quote of your own. Yeah. That's in US dollars, by the way, for markets in the United States. Don't forget, every market has its own pricing. There's high variations from region to region, even city to city, even county to county. Sometimes we'll have variations in pricing. The type of tree, hardwood, softwood, actually is quite indicative of this, but if you're bidding it as part of a larger project, those numbers should suffice. If it's a more specific type of work, you may want to more closely bid or price it on time and labor. And you know, it's a rule of thumb. It's a unit cost, so it's not it's not legal advice, it's not pricing advice, it's just general advice. So it's not able to be used as a pricing method. I'm saying it only as a suggestion from a discussion-based perspective. Man, I'm beat on this one, man. I gotta say, I will defeat the beat, but I am wiped out. Yo, I'm wiped out like the show Wipeout. Remember that shit? We trying to get it right now. Watching on ABC, like our ABCs was learned on PBS. Like I'm watching Sesame Street, trying to get it right. My checks are not cash, they always fucking put in the bank. And that's how it goes, that's how we do it. That's how the thankfulness goes, by the way that we spit. I'm coming up to the place, and you know that it's writ. Waiting for the checks in the mail. I literally enjoyed that shit. I missed that shit when the P.O. box was paid for by me, motherfucker. Yes, I really rented that shit and waited. Walked around the park for a minute. I'm elevated, I'm held aback. I'm walking the trails in the sky, maybe the underground. Yo, it's from here to there, the front to the back. You can't fuck with me because my hair is growing very long now, and the guy forget to cut this side. That's fucked up, but I didn't know until I got back inside, so I didn't go back because I didn't want to offend them, because they did a good job, or so I said. Yo, but I was just pretending. Well, really I wasn't. I just didn't see that he didn't cut that side of the hair like he was supposed to. And really, should I care, should I not? And no one's gonna hear this, so should I care, should I not? Well, I don't, because I'm young, act well, young kid. Can't stop John Locke from giving his thoughts, and he's gonna make a pamphlet, so I'm spitting on this track. Capiche, understand it. Yo, that's where he comes from. I'm off the leash like a dog that you left go. That you let go because you were acting like an asshole and you had an electric fence at the edge of your yard, so you're just scaring the local kids. You think you're in charge of the neighborhood, but really you're a dumb little bitch. Yeah, that's what's up. That's how it goes in the Midwest and the suburban areas. Yes, we gotta have a conquest on a little plot of land, less than an acre. I wouldn't fucking go there if I had a fucking $8,000 million to fucking buy your house and then demolish it and watch you fucking cry from the street. Yo, I'm doing whatever I want to defeat you with the efforts that last over time. Yes, I always everlasting. I can't stop this shit from passing by your ears. If you don't want to listen, then go away and steer your boat into the waterfall and go over it and see if you survive. And if you don't, well, you're going to the underworld. It's really just the place that you enter. That's the waterfall, that's the way that you enter. The mind lands, the place I go. I can't stop myself from eyeing them lands. Yo, I gotta take them lands, cause they always give me them resources that I gotta know. What's up with them? Yo, I'm trying to stuck with them. I'm trying to stick with them. Yo, I got the gun up. I'm at the gas station trying to steal a kick. Trying to steal a granola bar, yeah, that's what it is. Did I need a gun for that? They didn't ask, I just took it and ran out of the store like they was chasing my ass. But if they shot me with the mace or the gun or the stun, they can't catch me, I'm too fast on the run. Yo, that's how he is, he got this shit going like loud and shit like clouds in the sky about to rain. They're very full, they're very ample, they about to drop because gravity calls that shit out like a clock did.
Oh my god. This is an experience. This is like a religious experience. Man. Yo. Yo, I don't stand for these samples because I've got ample opportunity to say what I want to wear in my sandals like Christ, because my pops started to tell me that the rice was cooked in the kitchen. Yo, I got myself making the addition. The new rendition was me just trying to get in the kitchen and cook. But that's wrong because I didn't do it. I'm on the islands just trying to sing a song with the wild and kids. Yo, we do what we want, we do what we are what we are, and we get what we get. That's what it is. I can't collect any money that came from someone else. All my honeys got the same looks in their face, they all very attentive. Yes, I gotta send them back where they came from because I only have so much time. Sorry, boo, I gotta go because I got clues. Yo, I'm clued into the eternal, so I can't spend time at the urinal pissing too much. I'm acting too much, she acting too much, so she got kicked out of the clutch. Kicked out of the sidecar. Yo, I'm out here walking on the side of the road. That's the way that it goes. I'm going to Target. It's about a mile, so it's much farther than you. And I can't do. Yo, I'm setting cones for traffic control. All we know that we gotta get home someday. But I think this country has gotten way too large. They can't control us cause we in the streets just trying to say what's up. It's all of our appearance, it's all of our approach, it's all of our appearance. We can't approach the people that told us to stay inside of the coach. Yo, the carriage coming down, the shit like Cinderella. I'm asking you now, how you acting with that fella? And why's you with that guy? He's not that tall or fine. Yo, it's really just what it is. Yo, he is what it is. He gets what he gets and he delivers every time that he comes to the mic. Yo, that's what it is. He's gotta wipe the phlegm off of his lips and spit again because he's in the shit. Yo, it's all that it is. It's all that it is. I'm eating olives and tree bark. Oh, yo. I gotta bark like a dog does. I got the shit like a log does. Oh, yo, every time I come through. Yo, 1, 2, 3, I gotta run through my brain. Cause I'm all the same on the treadmill. Young rat, young rascal. Oh, yo. Cause chaotic. Yo, this chord changes are crazy. Young, city streets is quiet, I've been lying on the beat, and so I can't ever tell you that I gotta defeat my own feet, cause they trying to yell at me, saying you've been an athlete and then you're sitting in your seat. That's what it really says, because it got the silly head acting like they really wrong. But I'm coming through to write a silly song, and maybe to you can get something out of it, or maybe not. Yo, I ride the beat like I can't even try. Yes, myself is on the fucking fryer. Working at McDonald's, that was my first job, and then I got the throttle going. Yo, I gotta quit every time that I'm feeling like I'm frozen in space. If I was there for any longer than a year, I might have been, well, I don't know. I'm trying to invite them into my life like they roll. Yo, smoking all that shit in the back of a car in the sedan. Yes, I got my mans chilling with me. What up? You can't stop the way that we get it up. We like young gutter, sitting in the gutter. Yo, that's me and brother. Oh, yo, yes. All the bread that we really eat, we contest. We can't stop the way that we eat this. Playing chess like we got Cephas. Young Bo Cephas, making it eat. Young Cletus, young Cleveland, young Browns to Cincinnati. Yo, I'm on the river, get at me. Oh, I'm getting it and delivering it down to St. Louis and Memphis. Everything in between. Young Cairo, young liar. Oh, young, he does what he wants. I'm saying everything in my mind and my thoughts. But that's the way that he gets in the track. He can't stop because he's here just trying to get it off. Yo, I'm getting it off, setting it off. Everything that you can't stop because I'm trying to get at you. If it's a bad day or a good night, it's all the same. It's all the good day in the life because we live in. If you's alive, you living it right. That's how it goes. You can't stop and question it. But if everyone stopped questioning it, then the world wouldn't continue to recompose itself. Compose itself as it is. The anxiety lives like it. It's up in the air trying to ring like it. You think you're different from anyone, you're not, because they're all the same, because they're all so strange in the brain. They're all deranged, living in this cultural illusion. Your contusion to your brain was telling you that you're not right. And everything you feel was what you really are, but you really thought it was not, so then you got it wrong. That's how it goes, that's how we get fooled by you thinking that the things they told you were right and you're not, and you're the fool for thinking you're wrong and you're right. You're wrong, no you're not, you're right. Yo, I'm trying to write it like it's on the page, like the pen is spilling all over the ink. Yo, and my ankle's not trying to get breaking. I'm tackling with good form, guess I'm straight from the line. I'm chasing them down, I'm chasing what's mine, I'm getting them now, and I'm getting what's mine. I got the pig skin, run them into the mill. Every time we gotta get our fill. Yo, I got pork and rice and beans for the meal. Feed the family in the village and the city, and the steel was conducted in the factory. I think they always trying to bust it. Or maybe it's imported from some offshore nation where they needed it. Now they building the cylinders and the ceilings with it. This is the last one. Oh my god. Oh shit. I'll always be here. Yeah, I'll always be here. I ain't worried about it if you're listening or not, because I'm not gonna steer my wheel. I just listen to what's right and wrong. I got my meals coming at dawn, and then noon, and then 6 p.m. like I'm in the army. Or maybe we call it 1800 if I'm not wrong. Or maybe I am. Or maybe the helicopter's picking them up from the top side of the mountain and flying them up to the volcano and throw him in. He's the sacrifice for all of the women of the village. They said he wasn't delivering what they wanted, so they killed him. That's the way it goes, you know I got it all in my heart and my sleeve. I got it exploded onto the track because I need to be what I'm coming back. It's not true, or is it? Yo, young Jism, flying into your clothes. Now you gotta go wash, and that's right, I'm off the juice. Yo, I'm off the juice. Yo, I'll always be here, I'll always be clear, I'll always be spitting right into your ear. My little baby, come here, I'm your darling, or maybe I'm not, or maybe I'm just a harlot of the street in the night. Whatever it is, it's right. That's the method, that's the lesson of the day. That you can't really argue with the way that it goes. The lesson is that you got no impression into the day. Yes, my writing and my art is not for for something to be said to. Yeah, maybe it's something just to be sent through your brain or not listened to, and it's all the same. That's really the fucking lesson that you could take away. But it's the rain falling down from the sky. I'm calling you and seeing if the caller rings. The shot callers coming in to give you what you got. You know, every time I'm coming through on this fucking road. Yo, I'll always be here. I'll always be here for you. Singing a song for you. I might be done after this. This might be my last one for a while. I don't know. Today was an effort. Yo, today was an effort that I cleaned up. Like I was the last one to leave the room, so I cleaned up. Yo. That's just how it goes, man. It is what it is.
I